It is Thursday, January the 10th, 2013, honey. We have been waiting all year. We've been waiting since 2012 for tonight. Tonight was the return of Miss Scandal, and Miss Scandal sure enough showed out, and she delivered on tonight. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to take that back. The episode tonight wasn't as like I thought it was going to be, but it was good enough. It was good enough. Shonda Rhimes and her crew decided they was going to make us wait until 2013 for a new episode of Scandal, and we've patiently waited, child. We the people who represent America was waiting for Miss Scandal, and she's returned tonight. And child, she was uber messy. Uber messy. Like, this show is just so mess. It was read after read. Shade after shade, child, just mess after mess. I knew Scandal was going to be messy the moment that it came on tonight, when they had this the disclaimer: this program contains violent content, viewer discretion is advised. I said, oh my God, child, here we go. She about to give me entirely too much tonight. But she didn't give me too much, but it was enough. It was enough. I can tell you one person who I done had enough of, and that's that damn Hollis and Sally. Hollis, you know what? Yeah, you're a rich white man. We get that. Powerful, everything. Influential, intimidating to some. We get all that. But you know how you can be sitting in church, or you can be sitting in a meeting at work, or you're sitting down and you have an itch in the crack of your ass, and you know it's so not cute for you to just reach down in your pants and scratch it, but you be adjusting your seat and you be rolling like this right here, trying to get it, trying to scratch that itch. Or when you constipated and you got that dookie, that dookie that just won't come out, you can feel it. It's right here sitting like in your stomach, but you sitting on the toilet like, you straining, you sweating, trying to get that dookie out. Or when you constipated, or like for a cancer patient, the cancer that the chemotherapy just can't get rid of, the shit that just won't die. That's how I feel about you, Hollis. You just won't die. You just here, and you just keep orchestrating more and more and more and more and more mess. You done blew up Quinn boyfriend. Speaking of which, let me stop right here before I go on with Hollis. Quinn, I'm tired of you. I'm sick of you. I done said it before, and I'm going to say it again. You going to sit there when Hulk finally came home. You sitting there talking about, welcome home. And then you going to walk up to Olivia. And I want to know why Hollis is still out. Why is he not in jail? He done tried to assassinate the president. Shut up and wait your turn. Right now, it's just not all about you. Just sit down somewhere and wait till the season finale, when it'll all be about you. Everything will come full circle. Until then, sit your ass down. Like I told you, you still on probation. You ain't got no health benefits. You ain't eligible for FML. You don't even get an employee phone. You don't even get an employee car. Just sit down somewhere and wait your turn. I'm sick of you. But anyway, back to regular schedule programming. Hollis, like I said, you and Sally are just really getting on my nerves. Now, Sally, child, did you catch that shade the FLOTUS threw to Sally when she walked into the office during the last part of the episode? She was like, acting President Langston or what? I was like, yes, ma'am. Go ahead, read low-key shade. Go ahead, child. But Sally quickly got that ass together. Sally's getting everybody together these days, child. But when she falls, she gonna fall real, real, real hard. She old butch. And then Verna, Judge Cancer, Judge Chemotherapy. Let me say this to you. You just like an old Mr. Queen. You just like an old Mr. Queen. You done sit there and told all the business. You done snitched. You snitching left and right, trying to protect your own ass instead of you just sticking to the plan and chilling out until Fitz wakes up. And he gonna take care of you and get everything taken care of. Olivia's gonna make sure you want to just go ahead and snitch out Huck. And now we got Huck off somewhere into parts unknown, held up under the damn Patriots at whatever that means. And all this is your doing because you trying to protect your seat. And girl, you ain't even guaranteed to be here in 15 minutes. Your ass might fall over and croak or whatever and die of cancer because the chemotherapy may not be working. But like I said, you just a messy old queen. You done sit there and snitched, got all this stuff in motion, and then you gonna try to run interference and come tell Olivia, I'm the reason that Hulk is off into parts unknown. You're damn right. You're the reason why Hulk is somewhere into parts unknown. But child, you an old lady, and the Bible tells us that we got to respect our elders and stuff like that. So you still my girl, but just like a messy queen to sit there and start all the confusion, and then you want to sit down and start snitching and talking about you seen Becky in Hollis's office and etc. 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 But it's good that you had clean child. Okay, so I just have to say this. This is an observation that I see like all the time, not only on TV, but in real life. Why is it that white people always want to adopt little black babies? Like, seriously, I don't get it. It's like little black babies are the hottest accessories out for white people to have. So you know how Paris Hilton has the little, juicy, people have little juicy couture bags with the little dogs that look like little rats and all kind of stuff like that. And they be having them on their shoulder. I be feeling that's how some people view black babies. They're like little accessories that you have on your clip. Oh, I got a little black baby. Oh, come look at the little black baby. So Cyrus and James, James went and he was looking at a little black baby for him and Cyrus to adopt. I was just like, girl, they be like, people be doing the most. So I don't know if this is like Shonda Rhimes' thing where she's incorporating that, because you had a little Meredith and her husband on Grey's Anatomy. They have a little black baby. You got Angelina Jolie. And you got all these people that have these little black children as if they are accessories. Ooh, come look at my little black child. I don't know. That's just an observation that I see. But anywho, like my heart really, really goes out to Huck, because not only Huck, but in real life, for real, shout out to all the people who are like in the armed forces and stuff like that, because it's something like when you have to keep your mouth shut in protection of our country and in protection of national security and stuff like that. And Huck ass was just sitting there, got all that water all up in his face and his mouth. They trying to drown him. They do just enough to make you think, you can't take no more. And then they just keep doing it. They was punching him and just slapping him and just, it was just awful. I hate that had happened to Hulk or whatever. But, it's torture. Yeah. Shout out to all the armed forces and stuff like that. But anywho, child, and that black agent read David Boots, child. David talking about, I represent the people of America and da-da-da-da-da and all this, trying to be noble and stuff. But child, he quickly shut your mouth real quick, because and that's exactly what he said. He was like, shut your mouth. You are a visitor here. So with that being said, know your role. So just sit down and shut up. And child, that's exactly what David did. He ain't had no choice but to sit there and watch them, sit there and torture Hook. But child, that agent got him together. But it makes you think, because we all know the Patriot Act is real and things like that. But holding people and torturing people all up under the name of the Patriots Act, child, some people who I've been wanting to slap, some people I've been wanting to hit with cars and all kind of stuff like that, child, I'm just going to start doing it and just claim it in the name of the Patriots Act. That's exactly what I'm going to do. A whole start running off at the mouth. I'm just going to take my car and boom, just hit them just like that. And child, I'm going to say, in the name of the Patriots Act, I'm going to start making citizens arrests and shit and start doing all kind of crazy stuff. Just slapping bitches and doing everything in the name of the Patriots Act. That's what I'm going to start doing. Shit, if the government can do it, why can't I do it? It's an act. But, child, that scene in the hospital, Olivia Pope, we were talking about knowing your role, how, the agent told David to shut your mouth. You're a visitor here. Olivia, you need to know your role too. You are the mistress. You are the whore. You are the sideline chick. Honey, you don't got the ring. You don't have the ring. You are not the main squeeze. So, Cyrus, the florist, nobody got to call you and tell you that he woke up. You rushing in there. Why didn't anyone call me and tell me that he woke up? Ain't nobody owe you no explanation, Olivia. Ain't nobody got time for that. Because at the end of the day, on the papers, the florist is his wife. Millie is his wife. She got the ring. She got the insurance papers. She got his kids. She got all that stuff. You just the sideline chick. Meaning you don't have anything. Yeah, he may love you, but respected in the country or what people gonna go by is the fact that he's married. So you need to know your role. You the whole child. Sit down somewhere. You go sit in the back of the funeral with your black head, your black hat with the, with the black big shades, Fendi shades or something like that, and you chill. Child, Olivia just makes me sick sometimes. She's just such a slut. And she just had to have her moment when she go run to the hospital bed when nobody else was in there. She just laying on him. All graceful. Just laying on him. Child, I'm just so over it. But y'all have some passion. But at the end of the day, Olivia, you're just a hoe. And we saw that when Edison came to your house. And he was like, I ain't see you in such and such time. You ain't returning my telephone calls. She talking about I return your telephone calls in threes. And talking about sex. And you telling me, okay, well, let's have sex. Oh, like a damn, I ain't even got one. Like a remote control. You press the play and she have sex on demand just like that. That's just how Olivia is. If Fitz was up, she probably would have had sex with him right down in that hospital bed. But like I said, this is all your fault. All of this mess is just your fault if you would just know your role. But I love Millie. She's an old nasty something, child. You saw that look that she had gave Olivia when Olivia had first walked into the hospital bed. But it ain't nothing like old desperate white woman, because a desperate white woman would do anything she needs to do to protect her and her own, especially her children, and especially her way of life, her comfort and things of that particular nature. But Olivia, I'm so sick of you. And last but not least, child, Becky. The white girl named Becky, whose real name we found out when she landed on the floor is Katie or whatever. Now, the president of the United States is being transitioned from the hospital to Camp David. So whether it was a real thing or was it a ploy just to catch her, you mean to tell me the president is moving and there were no snipers anywhere at the top of the building? Becky, Katie, whatever the hell her name is, she just so happened to be the only one up there, and so she's preparing to shoot. Now that was probably like the only predictable moment in tonight's episode, because we had knew that's exactly what's going to happen. That HUCK was going to come. But Becky deserved to die. He should have killed her ass or whatever. Somebody should have shot her and let her fall off the building and her brains just splat all across the place, because a mess. I just didn't understand how she was the only person on there and she was getting ready to shoot him. But we all knew what was going to happen from there. But y'all, like I said, tonight's episode, it wasn't as, quick as I thought it was going to be. But overall, it was a pretty good start to 2013. Like I said, Quinn, sit your ass down and just wait your time. Harrison, you really stepped up tonight too. You starting to think like Olivia. You was one step ahead of her. And then she popped in and boom, this is, the president's our new client. Y'all worked. Y'all definitely spent that whole thing around with the president. Everybody talking about he done woke up and stuff. And then he gonna wake up. Thank you. Thank you for waking your ass up, Fitz, because we all knew when Olivia and all them was in there talking, I knew your ass wasn't asleep. And I wouldn't be surprised a week or two from now, you gonna tell her that you wasn't sleeping, you heard everything, and yada, yada, yada. You should have been woke your behind up out that coma, sitting up in that bed like you weren't woke. Everybody knew your behind was up. And I'm glad that you finally up. And then you want to talk to Olivia. But y'all, we'll see what happened, or we'll see what happens next week. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.